Did it look like that?
The eyes were not circly. It's like a triangle, like kind of like a rectangle. Like it just slanted down, kind of like I don't even know. It's like slanted eyes. I'm just like Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are
It
you
does
gonna?
look good. Everything else looks great. This looks exactly like the form. Everything else looks perfect.
What are you gonna name your Charizard?
I don't know. I'm not good at naming stuff. I'll just name it Vic. I usually just name it after people like that. I'll just name it Vic.
Everyone, Sage 2 in here. I'm here with Cloud9's Oxy after that series against Sen. So won't take too much time. Just what are your just initial recollections of that series and what were the shortcomings from it?
I think we had a lot of like crucial rounds lost, as in like anti-egos and stuff like that. Like, we won pistol, got anti-ego, lost again, and even on the pro, like 9-9, like the most important round of the game, we lost to the eco round, and it just flipped the entire game. Like we were coming back, and everything was going in our favor. We just got ecoed again. Just and then a lot of on Ascent, I feel like there's a lot of solo plays. I feel like we're doing too much. Like we're trying to take too much space, or we're taking ones that we're taking solo fights we don't need to fight, and we just not playing together. And then on defense, we finally started like getting our act together and just like playing together and stuff like that. But I feel like it was the same as like the beginning of the G2 match. It's just like we don't have our act together. We're just sitting here like we're solo fighting. We're not doing things together. We're doing too much. We're doing things like that, and just cause our downfall.
Yeah. Do you think that's related to kind of just the nerves of the situation, where for someone like it's their first time in playoffs, or was it kind of just more so related to just kind of getting in your own heads and starting to overthink very simple steps during these rounds?
I definitely think it's a combination. Like this is most of our first times. Like Mitch's first time. Like I mean, maybe not first time. I don't know what happened in the first year, but this is like his first time in VCT and franchising. Yeah. And then Vic also his first time, and I think Net had one.
Not yet.
I think he played playoffs.
It was like kind of.
I don't remember. But yeah, it's most. I think nerves do account for like maybe 30 or 40% of why like we don't play at 100% like how we are supposed to play and doing the things that are right and stuff like that. But I feel like the other biggest part is I feel like we were overcompensating, because last time against G2, our first map was just like we're playing super scared. We're not doing the we're sitting back. They're taking space. They're having everything for free. And then against Sen, it was just like we're doing too much. Like everyone's taking their solo fights. Everyone's overcompensating. Everyone's trying to do their own thing when we just need to play our game. And then I think we reeled it back in the second half. And then on Pearl, first half, I don't really even remember what happened. It just
It happened like 15 minutes.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember what happened on Pearl on the first half. I don't remember. Yeah.
It was so soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then I'm just genuinely curious because you have such a short period of time. Like, what do you do in this period in order to kind of just prepare for it? How do you kind of move with the cadence of how fast, playoffs is?
We just have to like get into our own footing of just like playing our game. I feel like every time we lose to these teams, which is MIBR, G2, Sen, I feel like the top 3 teams right now, top 4 teams, just like we're not doing what we're supposed to do. We're not playing how we're supposed to be playing, and we're just like need to find our footing by like I don't know, getting hype or like yelling at the enemy team. I don't know what it is. Just like that's what we got to find out, and then I think these next couple of games like against EG and like whoever loses against Crew MIBR, I think.
Yeah.
I believe so. And then if we play whoever those teams, I think we'll find our our pep in our step. We'll be good. Yeah.
It seems like something that will come down to just having a conversation, maybe asking each other questions, and then the dots will kind of just start flowing a bit more.
Yeah, 100%. After this, we are going to the home. We're all talking after this, so yeah, we're gonna prepare for it.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be really busy, but I did want to take a step away, just chat more first. Well, first off, I wanted to ask about the podcast. And then afterwards, you guys filmed content pieces. Where did that, Vic, Net, where did that idea come from?
Well, I mean, it was just like, we just see all the TikTok trends and like everyone's, C9 is just like, oh yeah, you guys got that kind of luck, might as well just do it. And I was like, honestly, they bribed us with boba, and we had to do it. Me and Vic were like, did we get a sweet treat if we did it? And we got a sweet treat after it, but we got the content down. That's all that matters. Hey, we were the first to make it too. First to make the trend out of the VCT team. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
What was the boba flavor you got?
I always go with one flavor. I always go for mango. Always mango. We went to I don't remember what it's called, but I got a mango like yogurt thing. It was insane, and I loved it so much. But yeah,
50% sweetness, 100% sweet.
70%.
Okay.
I'm one that crashes on sugar like pretty easily. Like I don't drink like any sodas like that. I don't eat like sugary foods unless it's like the end of the night. Like I'm about to go to sleep anyway. Like that's when I'll eat it. But yeah, that's usually when I always go 70% for boba. I just need I don't want it to taste too bad with 0% sugar.
Did that sugar crash thing and that realization come before you even were a pro player, or was that something you realized you were having on stage with Cloud9?
Oh no. I had this long time ago. I remember I was like addicted to Sprite. Like I love drinking Sprite. Yeah, I love Sprite. I would drink it and I just like, I'm tired. Let me take a nap after school. Like when I'm about to go to sleep, I would always drink a Sprite. I'm like, I get super energetic for like 10, 20, 30 minutes. And after that, I'm like, I'm on my chair like this. I'm like dying. And I was just like, what's going on here? Like, what's causing this? And it's just like, I stopped drinking. I cut it out. I just started drinking water. And then I didn't have those like not mood swings, but like energy swings.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was good.
That's good, and it seems like it's just paid off a bit easier. You're kind of more on healthier sugars. You're eating a Chobani.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been on like a healthier diet because my mom and dad are chefs, so they both cook like it's not.
How do I know that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've never I barely got to eat. This is the only time I've come over to LA. That's the only time I've gone out to eat and like do things like that. I used to at home. They would always cook like rice and steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, like Vietnamese food all around. Yeah, it's super, super healthy. And like, yeah, it was good.
I'm actually genuinely curious about that Viet culture thing. I've had talks with Vic where you, him, and then Eric will just kind of talk in Viet every now and then.
Yeah.
What are some of the phrases that you'll say? Do you guys just regularly just say just random phrases during comms? Because I've heard the comms, they're kind of wild.
We say some words that not very online that shouldn't be said, We say some things.
All right, I'm gonna start closing out this chat. But last time we spoke, you talked about how the team went to Six Flags.
Yes.
And you had talked about how you really want to win a Pokemon. Charizard plushes are really expensive.
Yeah. Really?
She's the most popular Pokemon.
They're expensive right now?
I imagine, yeah.
I don't know. I remember there's like a circus. It's like the scam game. All right, the bucket's like at an angle, and you have to like get it inside the bucket without it dropping out. So like, I was just watching everyone play. I was like, oh my god, man, I didn't even go for it. Like that shit was too hard.
All right. Well, I do know someone that can kind of draw, and
Draw?
and then I'll give it to you afterwards. But think about that.
No, it looks like they're like triangles. Like it's not circles. It's like a slanted triangle. And I was like, what am I looking at here?
Did it look like that?
The eyes were not circly. It's like a triangle, like kind of like a rectangle. Like it's just slanted down, kind of like I don't even know. It's like slanted eyes. And I'm just like, Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you
It
gonna?
does look good. Everything else looks great. This looks exactly like the form. Everything else looks perfect.
What are you gonna name your Charizard?
I don't know. I'm not good at naming stuff. I'll just name it Vic. I usually just name it after people like that. I'll just name it Vic.
Well, you heard that. Oxy and Vic.
Yep.
And then Vic later.
Yep.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the series. Bye.
Vic.
Seems like you guys are really close.
No, we're definitely close. We say a lot of like troll stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
We're trolling.
There you go, man.
Alright. I'll give it straight to Vic.
Yeah.
I'll say this is what you look like. Right here.
It's crazy.